while you're face down, looking at all the underwater attractions and still getting air from the surface. It is a brilliant, brilliant invention. What we're going to do with our snorkeling! Drum roll time, let's go! As fast as we can! Freeze! Hey everyone, it's Aria from the Teeny Tinies. I am a mama of two and I love what I do, which is making music and learning with each and every one of you. Oh my goodness, today we're going to be learning all about water activities. Splish, splash, having fun in the water. And of course, I've got my good friend Gratitude. Want to say hi? What's going on? It's so good to see all of your faces. Okay. Now, I would love to get to know your name. So let's start off with the two hands and a lap, clap, lap, clap. Hello, my name is Aria. I like singing with you and learning. Hello, my name is Aria. I hope you like it too. Hello. Drum roll time, let's go. As fast as we can. Freeze.
Nature with Aria.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so water activities. We're going to be learning about here. I'll sing it and I'll tell you what it is, okay? Down by the bay where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mama would say, well, have you ever seen a ring while snorkeling down by the bay, the bay. We're gonna be learning about snorkeling. Now, some of you might be wondering, well, what is snorkeling? Snorkeling is this really fun activity. It's a recreational activity that is meant for all ages, and it involves a mask, kind of like goggles, to protect your eyes so you can see all the different adventures that are happening underneath the water with all the different fish and underwater attractions. That's what I wanted. Underwater attractions. So you've got on a mask, and then attached to the mask is it's a tube, and that's the snorkel portion. Part of it goes in your mouth and the other part shoots up above the water so that you can breathe for extended periods of time while you're face down looking at all the underwater attractions and still getting air from the surface. It is a brilliant, brilliant invention. And like I said, so many of us can enjoy it. Here's what you're going to need. It's gonna be fun. If you have any googly eyes, you can get your googly eyes. If you don't, that's okay. You can just draw eyes. We're gonna make a picture. I'm gonna use some googly eyes. You're gonna wanna have a paintbrush and some paint, preferably blue, because it's going to be our bubbles. Bloop, 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 bloop. And you're going to need some scissors. Be careful with the scissors, they are sharp. And some construction paper and a pipe cleaner. If you have a straw would be amazing. I didn't, so I just was creative and used some pipe cleaner. This is going to be our snorkel. Okay? All right, I'm going to flip around and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with our snorkeling! Everyone, okay, so I have my construction paper. Now I've gone ahead, I took the opportunity to draw out the different body parts that we're going to need for our scuba diver. So I went ahead and I drew a circle for my head. I left a little round part for my mouth, see? And then I drew my big curly hair up here, right? And then I've got my two arms, here's my two arms, and these are going to be my legs here. And now you might be wondering, well, what about your feet? Well, I didn't bother drawing those because they're going to be covered in flippers. Yes, when you're scuba diving, well, we're not scuba diving, we're snorkeling. But you also wear these when you're scuba diving. These are going to be your flippers, and they're going to act like, you know how when you see a fish and it has fins? That helps the fish swim, and this is going to help you swim when you're snorkeling. So we've got flippers. Those are going to go at the edge of my legs here. And then this is the mask I was telling you about. We're gonna cut it out, and then this is going to be the snorkel. It's gonna be so cool. You just wait and see, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting out these individual pieces with my scissors here. And then afterwards, on a white piece of paper or whichever color you like, we're going to place our scuba diver here. The blue paint is because we're gonna draw all these bubbles, right? We're gonna draw all these different bubbles on the page. I'm actually going to trace with a lid that I found in my recycling bin, but you can freehand it and just trace your circles freehandedly. I just would like to use this empty bottle cap that I had left over, and I'm going to make bubbles, okay? So let's go ahead and cut out our pieces, and we'll resume again to get it all started and put it all together. Are you ready or what? Let's see 2 thumbs up. Yeah!
Nature with Aria.
Hey everyone. Okay, so now that we've cut out our individual pieces, we're going to push them off to the side just for a second so that we can get our bubbles started. So get your paintbrush ready, and whatever paint you chose, you remember I chose the color blue, right? I chose the color blue to represent our bubbles. So I'm gonna push those off to the side here. And what I'll do is I'll grab my paintbrush, right? And I said I'm gonna use a cap, otherwise you can just draw circles, right? I'm gonna get this in here. And we're gonna start making our bubbles. So you can go ahead and paint the rim of your cap. Doesn't have to be perfect. We just wanna get the blue paint on there so that we can start making some bubbles. Your hands might get a little messy, but that's what it's all about. Let's go, bubbles, here we go. 1 bubble, 2 bubble. Okay, so if this happens to you, you might wanna just freehand it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep trying with my cap. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on there this time and see if that makes a difference. So while we're doing this, what are some things you think you might see while you're snorkeling? Do you think you'd see any frogs under there? You do? I don't know if you'd see any frogs, but you know what you would see? You might see some turtles, or you might see some nurse sharks, or what else do you think? Have you ever seen a manta ray? Have you seen a picture of a manta ray before? You might see a manta ray. There's lots of different things that you might see while you're snorkeling. And even if you don't see a living fish, looking at all the different colors, even the sand is kind of cool. We're getting there with our bubbles. We're getting there, we're getting there. We can count all the bubbles that we do too afterwards. So we're gonna keep on painting here. Practice your fine motor skills, right? Get all the paint on there. And see. More and more bubbles, more and more bubbles. There we go. I actually found some seashells. See, even if you freehand it, it still looks cool. Actually, I might do that with a few because it looks really good. There we go. So I did find some seashells. And so at the bottom, what I'll do is I will make sure that I can put some seashells at the bottom for our scuba diver. So check it out. I'm gonna put this off to the side. We have, now ideally you would like to let this dry a little bit. I'm going to grab my glue stick. Sticky, sticky, sticky glue stick. And I'm going to start sticking my pieces together. So here's my body. Here's my bathing suit. My head. Oh no, my head's upside down. There we go. Okay, we've got our flippers on. Now what else do we need? Oh yes, our goggles. Before I put the goggles on, I'm gonna glue my eyes on. There's one eye. So sticky, so sticky. There's one eye, and then we've got another one. And 2 eyes. Okay, it's coming alive. It's coming alive. I'm gonna put some glue here. There we go. Check it out. So cool. Now remember I told you that I found some seashells. So I'm gonna go ahead before we stick our snorkel on. I'm gonna go ahead, you can put some seashells down here at the bottom. Or if you make some sand, you can make sand with some flour and a little bit of vegetable oil. It's really, really easy. Really easy. We get our seashells there. Isn't that pretty? Right? Maybe a few more. Yeah, a few more seashells in there. Awesome. And you can even paint your seashells if you want to decorate them. Put glitter, anything you like. Let's see how many seashells we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just double check. I wonder if I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I missed a few. We've got 13 seashells. Okay, and remember I was saying if you have a straw, you can use a straw for this. But I didn't have any, so I'm gonna use a pipe cleaner. And check that out. You can make up stories. Maybe she's looking for a turtle. Maybe she's looking for a seashell that she can find and take home. Maybe she's looking for, what else could she be looking for? Maybe she wants to see the manta rays, or maybe she wants to see a lobster. There's so many different things you can see, or a crab. Maybe she's swimming and she finds a crab. So many different things that you can do. I hope that you have a lot of fun with your snorkeling activity, and hopefully one day, if you haven't already, you can try it out for yourself, right? Let's flip around.
Yassi!
All right, everyone, I hope that you had fun making your snorkeling character as one of our underwater activities. It's time to say goodbye, so let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song. Say bye to gratitude. Bye. You ready? Here we go. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Hope